Okay, today I will be doing interlocking using a hook on her hair, and I'm gonna be using the Design Essential cream cream gel. So, oops. So what I'm gonna do is I put some of the cream on the hair, and then I take the hook and I do a 3 to 4 way interlocking, depending on how much new growth there is. So this one I'm gonna start on the left side. I bring the hook through, clasp it, pull it back in, go to the top, come down, bring the lock through, and I do it until it's nice and tight. And if y'all can see that, kind of, but I'm gonna do the next one. Again, I put some cream, and because it's not so much, and you want that your last pull through comes down so the hair will lay flat and not sticking to the side or anything. So I'm again starting from my left, pulling through to the top, pulling through. I got caught that time. And I've seen people do this different ways. I've seen them use different types of hook. I see them use beaters. But I got this from the art store. It was probably $3.99, and then it has this hook right here that you close down to pull the hair in. This one I'm going to start from the bottom because it has a little more growth space. And again, you want to always make sure you finish in the down position. I'm going to show you one more time and then I'll come back. But with this one, also you might want to twist it up a little bit, and that just makes it smoother when it'll have a smoother finish. So I go up, bring my hair through the hook. When you're coming down, you want to make sure that hook gets closed, the closing part. You pull it through. Go through the side. Put your hair in between the hook. Make sure when you're pulling it through, your latch is closed. And also, when you're bringing the hook through the section of the hair, you want to make sure you're bringing it through the middle section of the hair. Because after you do this for a number of times, you're gonna start seeing the actual technique of the latching. So you don't want it to be looking all funny and stuff. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, I wanted to show you guys this piece right here. On this piece, there is a part that has a little bulk right here. So what I do to fix that is, where'd it go? Is I take the hook and I go through the bulk like 2 times, in different locations too, not in the same location. And it closes that bulk up. So that was the only one that I seen like that. But you see how and we initially started these as um, gel twists, and we did the palm rolling and stuff with the clips for a while, and we started probably, was it three retwists ago, interlocking. So the interlocking is only probably from here down to the root, and the rest of it was gel twisted and palm rolled in the beginning. So we changed up and we started the interlocking process, but right now you can't really see the difference, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go back and do close that up, because if I didn't, you would see a pattern difference in the lock itself. But this is what I've done so far, and you can see where it has been retightened. You can see her parts, and I'm now working on this top section. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do a little more so you can see. I'm gonna come back to this side, and again I'm using the cream gel. Our hair is still damp, and I take about that much and I just put it on the section I'm working on. Smooth out that one dread, and I'm doing a 4-point hook. Depending on how much new growth I have, I still want to always end up going down with it. So I'm going to start to this side with this one. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the hook, bringing it down the dread, hooking it, and with this latch, I'm making sure the latch is closed before I'm pulling it through. It takes about 4. Some of them has been just 3 pull throughs. And also when you're pulling it through, you want to make sure you're getting all the way, you're bringing them close. This one's going to take an extra one, but I'm going to still go ahead and pull it down. Always in, down. This one's going to be tight. Sorry. This one has a few hairs that came out prior, so I'm going to twist it back in there before I start the latching. And of course, they're cutting grass today. 4-point hook all the way through. And depending on how long the hair is too, you may be able to end on your left or your right, and it still lays down flat. So if it's not sticking up, I'm not going to go ahead and pull it back again in a downward position. So all right, so I'm finished with the retwisting or the I redid it with the interlocking method as you have seen. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim her hair. So some of her hair has like little loose ends and um just on the shaft of the hair needs some trimming. So I'm going to go around and just trim off. I did most of it already, but I'm just going to randomly go through and trim off so she could have a smooth look. And it's not going to be like completely smooth because it is dreads, but let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Like right here, you see all those loose hairs, or can you? Can you see it? Anyways, like that piece, like this right here, getting those out. And every now and then, until it's matured all the way, you may have to do this, which is just a trim. And then once, it has completely matured, you wouldn't have to do it or as often, just depending on the person's hair texture and how it tames. And I already put some oil up there, but I'm gonna put just a little bit. I didn't put a whole lot, but just a little bit of oil. So this was her interlocking redo. And you can see what it looked like. And right now I'm going to do a simple quick style with the front of her hair. I'm gonna just take a few and twist it up. And what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing hair in sections and twisting it around the previous twist. And then I'm using hairpins and securing it. Okay, so this is the end result of her interlock. Oh, and I did do a color retouch on her before I did the twist. So that is my interlocking. This is my hair, which I did some two-strand twists and then I took it out. But comment, subscribe, or whatever have you. Y'all have a blessed day.